The minutes conflict. Catch a dime.
U16 team to eventually get to make their debut on the national team is a very, very, very small number. So I always say, like, obviously I'm from Iowa, like Indianapolis, I understand it's a big city, but it doesn't really feel that way.
I heard the swish, but I didn't know who it was. But that is absolute.
Clark gets it across the timeline. A deep three is good!
Catch a dime, family. We are officially in the heat of the 2026 preseason, and the biggest story in Indianapolis isn't just Caitlin's jumper. It's the conversation happening behind closed doors between her and Coach Stephanie White. Before we break down the quotes, make sure you hit that bell. We are tracking every locker room shift as we head toward opening night. Stephanie White made it clear, the Fever are playing the long game this year. After Caitlin's injury-plagued 2025, the staff is strictly managing her rotation. But if you know Caitlin, you know she doesn't do slow. Today we're looking at Caitlin's unfiltered response to these rotation changes, the truth about the Raven-Johnson rivalry, and why this tactical tension might actually be the Fever's greatest strength. For our 82% of viewers over age 55, you know that managing a superstar's ego versus their health is the ultimate coaching test. I'm not playing 30 minutes today. Caitlin did.
The first quarter, Billings rolling. Walker Kimbrough, extra pass, Clark, bullseye.
I think it's going to benefit me, a lot throughout my career, just falling back and understanding, certain moments like this. And
Loads. Makes the backdoor pass.
Up here, she gave the okay sign to the sideline, but you could forgive.
So Caitlin just 5 points heading into the fourth quarter.
Spark over Horston, hits a three!
Caitlin didn't hold back. When asked about her preseason minutes being capped at 20 per game, she was honest about the frustration. It's hard.
Obviously, it's a whole other thing to be able to make the team, and we're still quite a bit out from that. Obviously, the World
It's
Cup.
hard. I'm a competitor. I want to be out there for 40 minutes every night. But Stephanie is right. I'm not playing 30 minutes today so that I can play 40 minutes in October. We're being smart. This is unfiltered Caitlin. She's acknowledging the invisible fatigue we've discussed on this channel. Coach White is implementing a chess play rotation, where Caitlin is the closer, not the workhorse. For our community members who follow the business of the game, this is asset preservation. You don't redline a Ferrari in a school zone. By cutting her early season minutes, they are ensuring her logo threes have the same lift in the fourth quarter as they do in the first. The Raven-Johnson rivalry versus reality.
30 minutes on Saturday, that's just not going to be the case. That's not what it's about. It's, obviously I'm going to go out there and compete as hard as I can, but that's not what we need to do. And
she had a solid first game.
Clark looking to shake Vandersloot. Step back is good.
Now let's address the elephant in the room. Raven Johnson. The internet wants a rivalry. They want the drama from the South Carolina versus Iowa days. But Caitlin's unfiltered take on Raven joining the Fever as the number 10 pick is exactly the opposite.
we certainly need to find somebody that can handle the ball a little bit and, give me a little bit of a break. And I think Raven and Ty and even
People love to bring up the past, but Raven is exactly who we needed. She's an elite defender. Having her take the pressure off me in the backcourt? That's not a rivalry. That's a relief. This is the tactical evolution. Caitlin is publicly endorsing the move that takes the ball out of her hands. Why? Because she knows Raven Johnson is the only player who can guard the league's best, while Caitlin saves her energy for the offensive chess moves. For our legacy fans, this is reminiscent of the great guard pairings of the 90s. One locks you down, the other knocks you out. Why integrity wins.
I'm not going to, hide behind the fact that the money in the college women's game is driven a lot by the men's game.
Deanna, at least in the fourth quarter, an 8-3 rebounding advantage. Clark pulls, fires, hits.
Two players with incredible.
Clark will fire and hit from three.
Doesn't matter if everyone knows whose hands it's supposed to be in. Magic happens when magic happens, and we've seen.
Why does this unfiltered look matter to our community? You've seen stars burn out because they didn't listen to their coaches. You recognize that Caitlin's willingness to step back and trust Stephanie White's rotation is a sign of high-level maturity. Caitlin is investing in her body now for a payout in the finals. The Raven-Johnson rivalry is just marketing. The Raven-Johnson partnership is a business strategy. You are the engine of this growth because you value this long-form logic over 15-second sound bites. The catch-a-dime verdict. So,
Yeah, the trap more lately, and Clark comes over to steal. Here's Clark to go in for the lay.
For her here, like it has for TJ in the NBA. Walker Kimbrough off balance, got it to go.
23 minutes, Enrique played 30. Paul, beautiful pass, Wheeler. Here's Clark off the screen, through the lane, feeds Howard, another assist.
So, I want to hear from the strategic minds today. Do you think Stephanie White is being too cautious with Caitlin's minutes? Or is this the perfect blueprint for a championship? And are you buying the Caitlin-Raven partnership? Or do you think the old rivalry will flare up under pressure? Drop your team in the comments if you love the unfiltered truth. Hit that like button if you value the business of the game, and make sure you are subscribed with that notification bell on. We'll see you in the next one.